is one of the most important ceremonies of the school, which is celebrated by all the students. Let's welcome our dignitaries of the day. Good morning and a warm welcome to all. On this joyous occasion, we welcome our chief guest, Air Commodore Arvind Menon, our school principal, Miss Suryavati ma'am, our IB academic coordinator, Miss Priya Vadani ma'am, and our PYP coordinator, Miss Radhika Muralidharan ma'am, accompanying our guests. Today marks the special occasion of the fourth investiture ceremony of the IB wing. Harnessing Learner Agency to Student Council at the Harvest Family 2023 to 2024. Every year, it reminds us of the trust and confidence that we place in our newly elected cabinet. Donning the mantle of responsibility, they all pledge to dispense their duties to the best of their abilities while keeping in mind the vision and mission of our school.
Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity. Let the darkness of ignorance be replaced by the light of wisdom and knowledge. I invite our chief guest, Air Commodore Arvind Menon, Suryavati ma'am, Priya Vadani ma'am, and Radhika ma'am to join in the lighting of the lamp and inaugurate the ceremony.
Class, listen here. You have to walk. Listen here. After you.
Finish, let them go sit.
May the Almighty bless us all present here. Thank you. The school is pleased to welcome you all with a musical number performed by our school choir.
As the deer panted for the water, so my soul longed after thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee.
Thank you, team.
Dance is the hidden expression of our soul. Our dancers are here to invoke the divinity to bless this occasion, which is the pride and the joy of our school.
सम्भूत भुवि संजात ನಂಬಿದವಗಿಂಬು ಕೊಡುವವ ನೀತ ಸಾವಿರ ದೈವದ ಮನಸಂಪ್ರೀತ
Thank you, team. I now invite P3 to welcome the guests.
Thank you for being here today on this very memorable occasion, which will be a stepping stone to success of this academic year. My dear friends, elected members of the Student Council, teachers, principal, and honorable chief guest. With great respect, I formally welcome you all to the 2023-24 IB Wing Investiture event. Starting off, I like to quote American author and motivational speaker John Maxwell. Leaders become great not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. I have no doubt that this will be demonstrated by our outstanding leaders this year. An investiture ceremony is not merely the day that leaders assume their positions of authority. It is also the day that we entrust our future leaders with these responsibilities, and the entire school looks forward towards their endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Pavan.
We are delighted to have with us this morning Air Commodore Arvind Menon, recipient of the Vishist Seva Medal, who has served in a plethora of roles in the Indian Air Force for a period spanning 34 years and continues to serve the country post-retirement with his knowledge and expertise. A certified trainer from the Indian Academy of Training and Development, Chennai, he holds the master's degree in Strategic and Defense Studies from Madras University. He has mentored a large number of senior officers from the Army, Navy, and the Air Force.
His wife, Jayashri Menon, is a faculty member in a prestigious school in Bangalore. His daughter is a squadron leader in the Indian Air Force, and his son is a creative director. Sir, we welcome you to the Harvest family.
Kindly accept this token of appreciation from the Harvest family. We are grateful to you for gracing this occasion with your dignified presence.
Our principal has been a guiding spirit to this institution, and she continues to light the path ahead with her vision and unswerving loyalty. Now we call upon our principal, Sujivati ma'am, to give the inaugural speech.
Esteemed Air Commodore Arvind Menon-ji, my dedicated team of coordinators, teachers, house mistresses, and above all, the enthusiastic students and supportive parents who join us live today in this program. I welcome you all to the 4th investiture ceremony of Harvest International School IB Wing. The theme for today's investiture ceremony happens to be Empowering Leaders of Tomorrow. This emphasizes the role that each one of us play in shaping the leaders of the future. When I say each one of us, it's not just the teachers, the house mistresses, the elected student cabinet, but each one of us. I think even the little ones, each one of us is a leader, and we have an important role to play. I extend a heartfelt congratulations, and your selection signifies the trust and confidence that we all have in your ability to lead with vision, integrity, and compassion. which are the key words for us. As you all are going to don the badges of honor, I want all of you, reflection is a key term, right, in IB terminology. So all of you need to reflect for a while and realize that you don't wear them just for the sake of a symbol, but we wear them with pride and humility, knowing that you have been entrusted with this sacred duty of leading the student community here. So as we embark on this new journey, these are the same three things which I was repeating the other day. I'm repeating it again for all of you because you were not here that day. And there are three things in my message to all of you. And this message should echo beyond the halls of this institution. And they are: do your bit, follow the rules, and have courage to say no when required. So these are very simple three things. Do your bit. What does it mean? When I say do your bit, what does it mean? Any one of you? Yes? Help somebody, okay? Yes? Do your part. Okay, yes, fantastic. One more chance. Yes, you tell me. Can you come up here? I can't hear you. Yeah, when each one of us do our bit, everyone when put together, it makes a big impact. Let's give a big round of applause for her. Fantastic. Yes. So I will add a little bit more on what does it mean when I say do your bit. It means to embrace the challenges. I'm not using the word problem. I'm using the word challenge. Embrace the challenges. In seeking knowledge, do your bit. In striving for excellence in whatever you do your bit. Put that extra effort. Okay? So that is what it means when I say do your bit. And remember, when you're doing your bit, success is not measured by your achievements alone. In the sense, if you don't get a certificate, if you don't get a medal, only that doesn't mean success. It also means how you positively impact the people next to you. That is what success also means. So, all of you have to do your bit. Now, the second one, what I wanted to talk to all of you was following the rules. Now, following the rules doesn't mean just blindly, obedience. It is also about understanding the value discipline plays in our lives. Okay. Now, why do rules exist? One of you now, tell me. Somebody else who didn't speak. Yes. Gajalakshmi, you can take that answer. Why do we need rules? What does he say? Okay. So otherwise you'll get hurt, he's saying. Fantastic. Fantastic. Sit down. Yes. Yes, Divya. Yeah, it will help us to be safe. Fantastic. Give a round of applause for them. Young ones. Yes. Fantastic. So these rules help us to live, to create a harmonious environment for all of us. Right? And each one of us can grow in this. So that is the reason we have rules set up. By respecting and abiding by the rules, what do you show? You show that you are mature students, just like how you all have spoken right now. And you are capable of taking decisions. This is what rules help us with. That is second thing, right? Now the third one is having the courage to say no when required. So sometimes what happens, you are traveling in a bus and you see something wrong happening there. And you also have a 12th grader or a 10th grader there, and they are older than you. But still you see that something is, what is happening is wrong there. So you must have the courage to go and say no. But how do you say no is what matters. So how can we use those polished, polite words and yet firmly tell that this is not what our school actually subscribes to? So these are the things that we need to observe and try to start saying no when we. I know IB gives you a lot of scope in the classroom to express yourself. I know the teachers pause a lot and listen a lot here and talk less and allow you to say this no. I want all of you to continue doing this. So it does take strength to stand up for what is right, even when it may be challenging or unpopular. So this particular point is especially for the student council members, where you need to trust your instincts, uphold your principles, that I'm going to be honest. When you say I'm going to be honest, you've got to be honest. And let your actions speak louder than your words. So these three things, and above all, for every one of us here, respect is the foundation on which our school community stands. Respect for yourself. First thing, you need to respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, who else would? So respect yourself. And respect others. What is the other thing we need to respect? Yourself, others, and what else? Gardener? Yeah, others. Gardener comes under others. Teachers comes under others. Fantastic. Surroundings, environment. Yeah. You need to have respect for the surroundings too, not just yourself and the people around. Okay? So, treat every individual with kindness, empathy, and understanding, and embrace diversity and celebrate the unique qualities each one of us have. So today, this occasion is also to celebrate the unique personalities each one of us are having here. And when we create an environment, when everyone feels valued and respected, that is where happiness, thrives. That is where you find everybody happy. So, by embracing all these and principles and letting guide our actions, we lay a strong foundation, not only for the school, but also for our lives. When you grow big, you become an important member of the community, important member of your family. So that's how all these values are going to help you. So once again, to the student leaders, I have great confidence in your abilities, and I believe that you all are going to lead with example, inspire your peers, and leave an indelible mark on your school's legacy. Remember, once again, that leadership is not an individual endeavor, but a collective responsibility. All of us are there with you. Work together, support one another, and uplift the spirits of those who are around you. And once again, thank you and congratulations to all the newly invested Student Council members. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Belief in oneself, sense of identity, nothing but agency. What a scintillating concept. Let that excitement be the fuel for our student leaders. We now request the student council members to take your positions. Saveer Sharma, a student of MYP2, will spearhead the student council as the head boy. He is an open-minded and is always ready to take in others' opinions. Saveer is one of the pioneers of the MUN club of the school and was selected to be a delegate in the Oak Ridge MUN.
Sai Vaishnavi Shanaboyana, calm and reliable, the head girl elected, has always been there to lead from the forefront. She is a student of MYP3 who is an effective communicator and a problem solver. She is an MUN enthusiast who credited JMUN and TISP last year.
Tanav Agarwal has always been a risk taker and an inquirer. He believes that his team will win together, lose together, and grow together, a sign of true sportsmanship.
Maulya L.M. Reddy from MYP3 is a principal learner with great leadership qualities. Her interests range from Bharatnatyam to astronomy, from music to baking. Her dance team, the Dance Stories, won 3 gold medals and 7 silver medals in Portugal this year. Sayanshi Jain from PYP5 has been elected for the position of Primrose House Captain. She is a knowledgeable and balanced person. She loves swimming. Her passion is art, DIY projects, and maths.
Samarth Sharma from MYP3 has been elected as Primrose House Captain. He claims to use logic in everything and is fond of collaborative learning. He enjoys research on given topics and is always ready to learn from others.
Tia Murali Krishnan from MYP1, elected as the Shamrock House Captain, is a caring and open-minded person. She has won medals and certificates for in-house skating and running competitions. She has also participated in a marathon 5-kilometer run conducted by Harbour Smiles.
Shamrock House Captain Utkarsh Dongre is from MYP1. He is knowledgeable and has a curious mind for learning math and sciences. Some of his accomplishments include winning the silver medal in the State Olympiad and the Under-12 Cricket Championship. Sohan Melwani from MYP1, Carnation House Captain, a motivated learner ready to take on the world. Sohan is good at sports, music, and is a good team leader. His passion is playing basketball and music. He is knowledgeable, an inquirer, and a great communicator.
Ashini Vishwakarma from MYP2, elected as the Carnation House Captain, is a good learner. She is principled, knowledgeable, and balanced. She has a passion for swimming and basketball. She is a real team player and was awarded the best behaved student in her class.
Arnav Arora of MYP2 has been elected as the Clematis House Captain. He's an inquirer and a risk taker, full of energy and enthusiasm. He has won SOF medals and has a passion for sports, especially cricket.
Jess Sharma from MYP2 has been elected as the Clematis House Captain. She is an open-minded, balanced, and principled student who is a good listener and a problem solver. She has earned the Artistry Award for the last academic year. She is passionate about playing basketball and football.
We have the student council members on stage. Now, may I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Air Commodore Arvind Menon, and our Principal Suryavati Ma'am, IB Academic Coordinator Priya Vadani Ma'am, and our PYP Coordinator Radhika Muralidharan Ma'am to do the honors. We request you to please come onto the stage. We request our Honorable Chief Guest and Principal Ma'am to do the honors to the head boy and the head girl respectively. Savir Sharma. Sai Vaishnavi.
Now we request our academic coordinator and PYP coordinator. Now we request our academic coordinator and PYP coordinator ma'am to do the honors to the sports captain and cultural head respectively. Tanav Agarwal. Maulia LM Reddy.
Now it's time for the house captains to be inducted, and we request the house mistresses to do the honors. We request the Primrose house mistresses to come onto the stage, please. Samarth Sharma.
Heels are hurting. My heels are hurting. My left hand is hurting. My back is hurting. I wish we had seats to sit on.
Sayanshi Jain. Thank you, Jisha ma'am and Neha ma'am.
I request the Shamrock house mistresses to come on stage. Utkarsh Dongre. Diya Murali Krishnan. Thank you, Arifa ma'am, Shrija ma'am, and Veena ma'am. Thank you, Arifa ma'am, Shrija ma'am, and Veena ma'am.
Now I request the Carnation House Mistresses to come onto the stage, please. Sohan Melwani. Ashni Vishwakarma. Thank you, Asha ma'am, Ramya ma'am, and Pavitra ma'am.
I request the Clematis House Mistresses to please come on stage. Arnav Arora. Jess Sharma. Thank you, Kanchan ma'am, Vidya ma'am, and Gajalakshmi ma'am.
Sir, please.
We now have our principal handing over the school flag to the head boy and the head girl.
It's unmutable.
Now we have the handing over of the house flags by house mistresses. So we call upon Miss Jisha George to hand over the flag to the Primrose House captains. Miss Arifa CA to hand over the flag to Shamrock House captains.
House captains come forward. All of you come forward.
Miss Arifa CA to hand over the flag to Shamrock House captains.
Miss Asha Abraham to hand over the flag to the Carnation House captains.
Come forward. Come into the center, Asha. You come back, ma. Come back. Come to the center, Asha. Come to the center still. Still. Yes. Hand over. This side. This side. Yeah. Yes. That's it. Yes.
Miss Kanchan Sapre to hand over the flag to the Clematis House captains.
Thank you, house teachers.
Our principal, Suryavati ma'am, will now lead the oath-taking ceremony.
Can we all be in one line, just like earlier? Center and yeah. All of you, make a curve, adjust yourself. Yes. The students who accept the position of school head boy or school head girl, the house captains or prefects, undertake duties that are not easy to carry out. They must first strictly obey the rules of the school themselves if they are to see that others also do so. They lead by example. They must not be tempted to court popularity, but must remember that if they do their duties well and with fairness, they will win the love and respect of the students. They must remember that they are expected to set an example of the highest order in punctuality, politeness, integrity, leadership qualities, and loyalty to school, and are expected to maintain a good academic progress. Captains and prefects accept an office of responsibility, trust, and honor. It is in their power to create an atmosphere of happiness, security, and confidence that will enable each student of this school to grow into a responsible human being. In learning to exercise their responsibilities wisely, they are given the highest opportunity this school offers to its students, a chance to do their duty well and fairly, a chance to earn the respect of their peers and their elders, a chance to prepare themselves for the wider life beyond this institution. Savir Sharma of MYP2, the elected school head girl, Tanav Agrawal of MYP3, the elected sports captain, Maulya Reddy of MYP3, the elected cultural head, Sayanshi Jain of PYP5 and Samarth Sharma of MYP3, the elected house captains of Primrose House, Utkarsh Dongre of MYP1 and Diya Murali Krishnan of MYP1, the elected house captains of Shamrak House, Ashin Vishwakarma of MYP2 and Sohan Melwani of MYP1, the elected house captains of Carnation House, Arnav Arora of MYP2 and Jesse Sharma of MYP2, the elected house captains of Clematis House. Do you all come here of your own free will to accept the honor and responsibility the school intends to confer upon you?
Yes, we do.
By the power vested in me as the head of this our school, I shall now administer the oath of office. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. On my honor, we promise to uphold the standards and practices of Harvest International School, Bangalore, to preserve the vision and ethos of the school, to strive always for those things which are in the best interest of the community, and to make a worthy member of the student body. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We request our IB Academic Coordinator, Ms. Priya Vadani, to lead the prayer.
Good morning. Let's have a prayer for the student council member for their success in the positions employed. God, be all the student council members students, the staff, and the parents and friends assembled here. We thank Thee for this place in which we learn, for the love that unites us, for the hope with which we expect tomorrow, for the health, the work, and everything that makes a life delightful. God, we praise Thee for the knowledge and heritage we have embraced. Remove the unworthy from our midst, love and strengthen the best, and bring us closer together in a spirit of loyalty and sensibility so that our school can develop and serve more effectively. God, grant the members of the Student Council the courage to alter what they can, the peace to accept alterable, and the discernment to recognize the difference. God, give the Student Council members and all gathered here the blessing of kind hearts and the ability to hold their heads up forever. Let there be perpetual peace among us. Cleanse the lingering resentment from every heart. Give us the fortitude to face what lies ahead so that we may be courageous in danger, persistent in adversity, and moderate in anger, and wise in all alterations of fortune. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let's welcome the head boy, Savir Sharma, to address the gathering.
Good morning to our principal, distinguished chief guest, and beloved teachers and friends. Thank you to all for choosing me to serve as the head boy of IB, Harvest International School. My name is Savir Sharma. Let me give you a brief overview of the characteristics of a good leader, in my opinion. Cooperation. The greatest key to team success is cooperation. It's about mutual acceptance and understanding. Every voice matters to me. That's why each student's voice will be heard. Fun. This is the most crucial factor to me. If you're not having fun, it's not worth doing. That's a quote by Tommy Bolin, which I follow. Ownership. Taking ownership entails making choices, finding solutions to problems, and accepting accountability. These objectives, in my opinion, would result in a capable leader. Many things interest me that will make it possible for me to assist students as they pursue their passions. I will also be available for this opportunity.
Thank you, Savir.
Turn of our head girl to say a few words. Sai Vaishnavi, please.
A warm welcome to our distinguished chief guests, our beloved principal and coordinators, our hardworking teachers, and our blossoming students. I am Vaishnavi from MYP3, and I am pleased to say I'll be your new head girl for the academic year 2023 to 2024. Firstly, I'd like to express my gratitude towards everyone for accepting and electing me as your new head girl. So, as a thank you from behalf of my end, I'll strive to perform this role with utmost dedication. Being a head girl, I won't be like any ordinary one. I would knock the doors of leadership to give my 100% in order to be the one person that people can trust and communicate towards to. That's why I'd like to clearly state my motive for this year. Firstly, I like to call myself as a great problem solver because I can wrap my mind around complex problems and synthesize an effective solution according to one's needs. When I'm making a decision, as a true leader, I'll never make a decision by myself, instead as a team, because I believe that everyone's voice should be heard and considered of. Second, communication. A great communicator can only become one if they have a burning passion for it. Someone who can effectively communicate ideas and knowledge is an important skill any great communicator should have. I'm pleased to say I consist of that. My motive is to use my voice as a bridge between teachers and students in order to have an effective communicating system in Harvest International. Third, I'm a caring person ever since I was a childhood. I always felt compassion for any student, and I always felt empathy towards any situation. I take care of everyone, and I hope to be your new head girl and be the best I can for this year. And as promised, I'll continue to grow with Harvest and harvest my devotion as a true leader. Thank you.
Thank you, Sai Vaishnavi.
We request student council members to take their seats.
Let me take this opportunity to invite Air Commodore Arvind Menon to pass on his valuable message to the budding youngsters of Harvest International School.
Respected principal, members of the management, staff, students, and equally important, parents who I believe are not present here, but they are watching the live streaming of this event. I cannot find enough words to express my gratitude to you for having me over for this investiture ceremony of this very prestigious institution. As a young student, around the middle of the last century, I was fortunate to have passed through the portals of some of the finest schools of the time. Schools like Our Lady of Perpetual Succor, Mumbai, the Don Bosco Park Circus, Calcutta, and Don Bosco, Guwahati. I must confess that academically, I did not exactly set the Ganges on fire, which is why today is the closest I've come to being part of an investiture ceremony. I'm very delighted for all the students who are being honored today. You have earned it by dint of your hard work and as a reward for being amongst the best and the brightest. Investiture implies the recognition of the qualities of a leader in you. As the term denotes, a leader is meant to lead the team. A leadership position gives you immense power to do good, and you can deliver only if you bring into your leadership style the qualities of integrity, that is, upholding moral principles and behaving ethically, loyalty, which demands allegiance to an ideal or duty, self-discipline, which involves exercise of emotional control over your actions, empathy, which is the ability to understand the other person's views and look at it from their point of view, teamwork, which is nothing but working together towards a common goal, and spirit of selflessness, which is always acting for the common good over your own. It is very easy to get carried away by the power that leadership position gives you. But you must never forget that power brings with it an immense responsibility. The responsibility to act for the general good, to be fair at all times, and to uphold the good name and reputation of the institution which has bestowed you with this honor. Your success will be measured not by how well you manage your responsibilities, but how your actions have inspired others and create more leaders to take on the mantle in future. You have to become a role model for your future generations. Making yourself indispensable is not good leadership. Good leadership is making your team self-sufficient, self-confident, and productive even in your absence. To understand true leadership, you need not look any further than the armed forces. I wonder if you have heard of the Chetwood Code. This is named after Field Marshal Philip Chetwood. He was a British Army officer in the middle of the last century. This code is still administered to all cadets who pass out of the Indian Military Academy. Let me read it out. The code says, "The safety, honor, and welfare of your country comes first, always, and every time. The honor, welfare, and comfort of the men you command come next. Your own ease, comfort, and safety come last, always, and every time." This epitomizes the spirit of selflessness, which all students should imbibe at a very early age, whether you are in the armed forces or not. It will define your true worth as you grow in life and in your career. Success will come to everyone, as also setbacks. There are two sides of the same coin. You must develop the ability to handle both with equanimity. It is how you ride the waves of success and negotiate the troughs of setbacks that will decide what you make of your life. And if you notice, I have not used the word failure, because failure has got a negative connotation. There are no failures in life. There are only setbacks, which can always overcome. As I look at all of you gathered here, I do not see students. I see future leaders of a country who will hold the destiny of a country in your hand, and who actually hold the destiny of the country in your hands. And I have no doubt in my mind that each one of you will do your family, your school, and your country proud in the years to come. Let me conclude by once again congratulating the prefects and the house captains for their well-deserved honor, and a heartfelt thank you to the principal and the management for having invited me for this most memorable event. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Now, may I call upon the school choir for the school song. Could I request all of you to stand up for the school song? School attention. Stand at ease. Attention.
Sing at the top of our voices. We want to sing from the bottom of our hearts. We want to shout to the world and all the people of the school and the students who we are. Just like green are the leaves of the sprouting seeds, we are tender and young and bright. They get the sunlight and water through, and they turn to yellow when they ripe. We are the future and pride of our nation. We are the joys to the earth and the skies. We are the hope of a new generation, an amazing creation we pride.
you, team.
We invite our cultural head Malia to give the vote of thanks.
No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks by James Allen. We are delighted and proud to have our newly elected student council members for this academic year 2023 to 24. I, Malia, your cultural head, on behalf of Harvest International School, IB Wing, and the entire fraternity of this institution, would like to propose the vote of thanks on this significant day. I would like to start off by thanking our school management, who has always been supportive of our initiatives and encouraged us to strive for excellence. I would like to extend our thanks to our principal, coordinators, and teachers for taking efforts and making this event happen. I would like to express my gratitude to our chief guest, Kumare Arvind Menon, for taking time out of his busy schedule to grace this occasion. Your presence has added an extra spark to this event and made it more special. Finally, I would like to thank each and every one of you present here in making this event.
Thank you everyone for gracing this occasion. We hope you enjoyed the function as much as we did bring it to you. Thank you and a good morning.
I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
School. School, stand at ease. Attention.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्तर बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जनगी तरंगा तब शिव नामे जागे तब शिव आशीष मांगे जावे तब जय दाता जनगण मंदर नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हे